All right, so it's Big Lick Comic Con, Roanoke. My first time actually going to Roanoke, even though I lived in Maryland, which is pretty close to Virginia. In my head, I thought it was going to be a close ride. It's actually about a 4.5 hour ride. I learned something new that day, but I like the banner they had here. We're just getting everything loaded in. I think we brought a few different things. I'm gonna say like 200 boxes of stuff. We had some Golden Age, Silver Age. We had a bunch of modern books. The hall they had set up was actually really nice, and it's Friday, so it's load-in day. A lot of different stuff here, bowls and paintings, artist alleys, but you can tell it's still folks are coming in, and this is our setup here. We're going to be right at the front door, and that's the wall that we're going to set up for all of our key issues, and as people like to say, wall books. This is our neighbors. He had a whole lot of facsimiles going on, so that was pretty cool.
That was love.
Good morning! Exclamation point.
All right, just taking care of this.
Oh, it is? Okay. Come. Taking a chance to look around a little bit. I'm going to start at the first booth I see and work my way down. Milestone, Green Lantern, 182, Uncanny X-Men. There we go. First 100. All right, so it's now 10 o'clock. People are going to be coming in soon. The doors are open for the VIPs. The regular show starts at like 11. But yeah, we all set up and ready to go. The books on the outside, the toys and games on the inside. Right at the door, here come people. So it should be good. All right, the doors are officially open and people are coming in. Everything's set up here. Ready to go. We got the line. Brown hair broke away for a minute to actually get a nice little look. These candles, love the props that this dude has set up. This is Artist Alley. That's never been my thing, so I don't take too long a look there unless it's like I know the artist and they have a book I have. But all the stuff here was actually pretty good. We got some toys. Somebody had some like G.I. Joes, old school He-Man's, Transformers. You know how it works. Lots of different stands. Here we go. Some more books. Let's see what they got here. Oh, Green Lantern, but I wonder if they have old Green Lantern. So it looks like all they have is like newer post-Bronze Age Green Lanterns. I'm looking for that 80s run, Green Lantern Corps. So looks like they probably brought a bunch of modern books here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I take that back. There are some 80s gems in here. The Guy Gardner. I almost bought the Guy Gardner because of the fact that he's from Baltimore, and I do like Guy Gardner because of that. That's the main reason I like him. What else we got here? Some Superman. So they brought some older stuff. Not too much old stuff, at least in that section, but let's check. $100 books. Like I said, I'm looking for Milestone books, Green Lantern books. Well, Green Lantern 182, some old Uncanny X-Men or mid-90s Uncanny X-Men, like the Joe Mad run. Amalgam. I always look for Amalgam. I'd never seen this cover before. Oh, we got some Uncannies, but I have that part of the collection. I need 80s and 90s stuff. All these stands are really nice, so I'm just walking around. Let's see what we got up in the front here. Some New Mutants, Outsiders. I think here I was checking for Nightwing. That's another like thing I want for the PC. Ooh, Nubia. That's always a good book. Nova. Yeah. got Nightwing, but it was more of the current run, which I have. And I think I started looking for some of the more milestone stuff here. So, Static. Everybody's always got some Spider-Man. Well, that's some early Shazam, or 80s Shazam at least. Silver Surfer, 90s Silver Surfer. I've always wanted to start a 90s Silver Surfer collection. Spawn, longest running creator-owned series of all time. Strike Force Morituri. What y'all know about Strike Force Morituri? I'm actually working on a video about that series. I loved it growing up. Strange Academy. I remember when this was the thing. Everybody was looking for Strike Force. I mean, God, Strike Force. Strange Academy. There we go. Ooh. I was ecstatic when I saw this. And I think it was the only Static issue he had. And I don't have this one in my collection, so I'm always glad when a booth has some. The later issues of Static and Milestone and Blood Syndicate and Hardware are really hard to find. So anything past like issue 15 or issue 20, I pick up like automatically. Had a couple of Blood Syndicate books as well. I think I have these, but hey, I'll take them. I almost consider buying one of these flats too. Boomstick, Army of Darkness. There's some Freddy Krueger ones up here. They were pretty cool. I'll give them that. Oh, here we go. You don't see a blue Marvel in the wild very often. This wasn't issue 1. There was so low copies. I think there's only like 10,000 copies of each.
All right, so story time. This Batmobile right here, you see, it's $100. Somebody tried to say to me, oh, the dude told me it was 60. I didn't charge it a tuition. Ain't nobody telling you nothing was 60. So people really be trying you at these cons, man. Don't ever let your guard down. All right, it's day 2, last day. Gonna be here for a couple of hours. Gotta unbag all the stuff. You can tell it's kind of still opening up. I think the VIP's coming at 10. It's about 9:15, maybe 9:30. So let's get it cracking. All right, just gotta take all these sheets off.
Had a chance to hit off in the beginning before the con really got going. Looking at all the booths that I might not got to see the day before. Not into Pokemon, but hey, the Pokemon card people was out. I mean, out and about. This is where all the celebrities were. They had the cast of Chips, Twilight, some of the voice cast from X-Men, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Tony Atlas. It was a nice little con. The fudgery or chocolate moonshine. I had wanted to come back to this later and get me a piece of fudge. Always like to take the vendors that bring food in. There was also a guy here that had like jerky or something like that too, and licorice. And checking out another little booth. See what we have here. Not too much, but always a good sign when they bring some older stuff. This is another collection that you always like. You see it all the time. You're like, I wonder if I could do a whole run of Marvel Comic Presents, especially the 90s era, like around here. Captain Marvel. Cable. Looking for some X-Men books at this point. God, I remember that series. Night Stalkers. Some Spectacular Spider-Man. I always wanted like the offshoot stuff, like not the Amazing Spider-Man run. I want to do a Spectacular Spider-Man run. That's a pretty cool Captain Marvel cover. It's got like some little mix of stuff in here. Random Thunderbolts. Fantastic Four, Rom, Howard the Duck. Loved all these little mugs and shot glasses and stuff. I'm a huge coffee drinker, so I was thinking maybe I should get one. And I do always love a good bowl of ramen. Everything here was like Stitch related. I was like, is there anything but Stitch? Ah, here we go. Spider-Man, Deadpool. Had a nice selection of ramen bowls and chopsticks. I actually wound up getting one of the one-piece ones. This is all the mugs that I was looking at before. Man, to wake up to that crystal skull one, that would be pretty awesome. Funko Pops. Want to come past here later, see if I can get a good look at this wall. Looks like you might have some good stuff there. Always on the lookout for like an Ultimate Fallout 4 or first or second printing. Stuff that people aren't getting right now, but I feel like I need to have in my collection at some point. I'm still mad to this day that I passed out an Ultimate Fallout 4. I always love seeing what comic vendors put on their walls, like see what people think is the hottest, as well as what is the hottest book out right now, because it's usually what they also love. And then I saw this dude's wall, and I was like, holy crap. Went on forever. Oh, this was the lifesaver right here. They had free coffee. Back on Artist Alley again. This is where a lot of some of the book writers were. Some of the celebrities on the side. And then back to us. This is our wall. Like I said, you get to see what the person really cares about. So we had a lot of old X-Men, old Spider-Man, a few modern books, but it was a lot of classics and old stuff.
Target acquired. Got the chocolate cheesecake. See how it is? Why do all the craziest interactions happen when I'm not doing anything on camera? Someone came up to me and was like, they know me and my content, and they gave me a static #1. Like, what the hell? All right, we all done. See the cart, getting everything out. It's closing time. Trying to beat the sun going down. It's getting cold out here.